All right, this video will be a real quick one. I don't even think I'm going to edit this one. I'm just going to talk and we'll see what happens. So the Bank of Canada decided to go a full point today. I was wrong. I thought maybe they would do 0.75, even maybe a 0.50. And the more I think about it, because the next rate announcement is not until September, maybe they just wanted to get ahead of things, right? So that puts the overnight rate at 2.5%. And Bank of Canada had said at the very beginning of this that they would like to get to 3%. So that leaves another potential rate hike of 0.50. And I think a lot of people seeing the news today, like this was everywhere. Maybe I'm just inundated because I'm in the real estate industry, and but like my entire news feeds was people explaining what a rate hike is today. But I wanted to put out this video to explain it to you and what it actually means to you. And I figure if you're watching this channel, you already knew this was coming today. You had a pretty good idea that it was going to go up. And if you had a variable rate mortgage, it was going to go up. But a full point is a big difference. So basically what that means, if you have $1 million mortgage, your monthly payment just went up $500 per month. For every $100,000 that you borrow, this is like a $60 per $100,000 difference just on today's change. Not the total changes this year, just on today's change. And there is another type of variable that a lot of the bigger banks lend on, where your payment doesn't change, but more of it goes to interest. But if you get to a certain point, they have to come back to you and change the payment for the amortization rate. That's a conversation you have to have with your mortgage broker. But I was trying to figure out, like, what does this mean for the market? So first of all, prices will go down. Like, it's very clear. You're taking away purchasing power. It's going to cause prices to go down. So I think minimum for the next 2 months, as people adjust to this, you're going to see prices drop across Canada, across Ontario, across BC, across pretty much everywhere. I think a lot of the markets that were already really expensive, you're going to see the big price drops. Markets that were still kind of relatively affordable to get in, you might not see as much of a drop, but prices are going to drop. Now, what if you did not buy or sell a property in the last 2 years? Guess that's kind of relative, because the property that you're about to sell is now going to sell for less than it was worth today. But then the property you're going to buy, probably if you're in the same market, is also going to be worth less. So I still think and look at this as an opportunity for move-up buyers, because you can sell something that was costing less because percentage-wise it didn't go down as much, and you can move up to something that's dropped a lot more. Declining markets, I've spoke to a lot of my realtor friends from Calgary and from Edmonton that were in a declining market for a long time, where their clients took advantage of that and jumped up. And then when things got good, they really, really benefited from them. Now, overall, my thoughts, so prices are going to go down, but does this make real estate more affordable? Because that's the big thing here, right? We talk about affordable housing. How are we going to bring affordable housing? Well, first of all, we're still not building enough homes for the supply. Immigration is not slowing down. The prime rate now is at 4.7, high, but not historic high. Like, this has happened in the last 20 years. There's a graph I'll link in the description that you can take a look at for what the prime rate has been basically over the last 20 years at the certain points when it's gotten over 3 to 4 to 5%. But has housing become more affordable? No, not really. Prices have dropped, but your payment's gone up. And people are looking at this from the sidelines going, well, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till prices keep dropping. Well, if you're locked into your pre-approval right now, yeah, prices might keep dropping, but your monthly payment's going to go up if you don't take advantage of right now. So I don't know how this is going to play out perfectly, but there's so much noise out there today. And I really just wanted to sit down and put out this video and tell you that, like, yeah, it's going to be okay. Are there going to be some people that feel some hurt? Yeah. Are there going to be some people that are put in positions that are not very comfortable and are going to have to make a decision? Yes. But would I make a long-term decision in my real estate portfolio or just life based on today's announcement and exit the market? No, I wouldn't personally. I think you need to know your micro markets, the entire market, and what's going on. But I wouldn't just get out of the real estate market right now, because what's your alternative going to be? Are you going to rent? Because rental prices have also skyrocketed because interest rates have gone up. So I don't know if there's a win here. I feel really, really bad for the people that were trying to get into the market, and this is going to knock them down back into the rental market. Move up buyers, I really feel like this is a good opportunity for you. And we've said this many times on this channel and on recent podcast episodes that we've put out for the Tom Storey Show. I'll link that in the bio as well. Life happens. People move. We're prepping 6 properties for the market right now. And every single seller that I've spoken to in the last 30 days, they get it. They're not delusional. They understand what's going on with the market. So the average consumer does understand, but most people don't care about the housing market until it's time to buy and sell a property. Now, if you're watching this video, you're a real estate junkie like me. That's why you're here. But for the average consumer, they're not thinking like that. But what do you think? And isn't it amazing? I went through this whole video without one cut. So maybe I'll do that again in the future. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of real estate content, if you could subscribe, if you could like this video, I would appreciate that. Also, check out the new podcast, The Tom Storey Show. I'll have the link in the description. My name's Tom, and remember, home is where your story begins.